Okay. Yeah, so let me take it back since we are recording. Thanks, Kwame, for the reminder. I forgot to record this when we started. Okay, so for those joining us, you're welcome. We already have the first presentation, as in the first section, and we are yet to tackle the second section, but I wanted to throw a little bit of light on here concerning the order pool system and its earnings. So with these color codings will aid us in representing the mechanisms in place the order pool system use. So initially, I mentioned the order pool system is more like a slide that our children normally goes to the playground and they play with it. They climb these slides, they slide over, they comes to join a queue. If there is a queue there, they'll wait. When it gets to their turn, they climb and they slide down. So that is how similar the order pool system or mechanism operates as. So we're going to term the first person that joins the order pool system as user star. So the moment user star activates for his or her order pool license, is being secured in the order pool mechanism like this. Now, in the presentation or from the comp plan that we read through, it states that the next two people that are going to join after you contributes to your earnings. So the first person payment coming from, let's term this user as Pac-Man, goes directly to your wallet because they are the next two people contributing to your earnings. And bear in mind that it doesn't matter whether you refer these folks, whether they are direct referrals or not, you are going to earn from the order pool regardless. So the order pool system is being structured in a way that whether you refer or not, you earn from it. It's a global sort of a system or a mechanism where everyone that activates their order pool are being secured in there to benefit. Now, the second person that is going to join the order pool, let's term that user as Smiley or Smiler. So the moment user Smiler activates his or her order pool, guess what happened? That funds which is supposed to come to you as your second payment, the system, yes, that funds, just as it's indicated here, the system uses that to pay the next person in line to receive earnings in the order pool. And that happens to be Pac-Man. All right. And guess what happened? The moment this initiative take place, user star is going to get a new entry because those funds are being used as a reinvestment to create a new entry for user star to continue earning in this cyclical system. So see what happens. User star gets a new entry over here. Now, once this initiative takes place, and let's say a new user is coming into the order pool, all right? And let's term this user as user love. The moment user love activates his or her order pool license, she gets a new entry and there will be a shift in the order pool mechanism. Now, what happens? Pac-Man gets the entry position, Smiler secures the end position. And bear in mind, Pac-Man has already earned his first entry earnings. So let me put it that way, commission. So he's yet to receive the second payment, which will also recycle him to secure a new entry. So who is the second payment coming from this time around? I'll be glad if someone can answer this question. I want to know if you guys are following up with the presentation. Just type in the chat. This is a training section, so let's contribute to that. Who do you guys think will be the second person to earn in this case? No one is answering. Yeah, who do you think? Like who? Smiler, Pac-Man, Love, or Star? Kwame says N. Yeah, N is actually the mechanism in place. So I would like you to, state the individual. Which of these emojis do you think, whether the first, thank you, Anthony. So yes, so Smiler is the next person to receive the earnings. And guess what? That payment was actually meant to go to Pacma as his second payment, but the system uses that as a reinvestment or recontribute to secure him a new entry. So once that initiative takes place, like this, oh, sorry, like this, that payment is subjected to Smiler. So Smiler also received his first payment. And now Pacma will get a new entry in the order pool. And these same principles, continue as new people are joining, those that are already in it, and contribute back to others, profit or earnings in that case. So this is how beautiful the order pool system works. And I believe many of us are already experiencing that with hashtag arbitrage with a $60 funds credited to our account the moment we register for free. So for those joining us, if we have a free user here, let me say a newbie, bear in mind that with hashtag arbitrage, you can register for free and you are being credited $60 to begin your quest. So reach out to your sponsor for that note in getting their links to sign up. All right. So that is it, by the way, with the hashtag arbitrage, in which I wanted to highlight a little bit of details. Now we will proceed with let me stop sharing, with the second phase of the training. So give me a moment. If you're able to see my screen, let me know in the chats. I hope you guys can see my screen. You guys can see my screen, right? Adewini says he or she can see my screen. Okay, let me see.
Yes, we can.
Oh, you can? Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so we are about beginning the second phase of this presentation, which is the hash pack, how the hash pack system works in producing daily earnings for you, and as well as the other incentives in relation to the affiliated commission. All right. So please pay attention to this training section. If possible, write your questions down. You can ask in our WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp groups, we have two. One is for frequently asked questions and technical support. The other is for team building, where we post results of our earnings and positive vibes in there to keep up with the momentum. So you can do any of this, or probably drop it in the chat box over here, as we will tackle only 3 or 5 questions for the day. So with that being said, let's take off with the second section of the training. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another section of Hashtag Arbitrage. Once again, my name is Daniel Wajida Costa, and today we are diving deeper into how you can earn from the all for one and one for all order pool, helping you invest in hash packs to generate daily earnings. In our previous section, we thoroughly discussed how the order pool system works, and now we understand how earnings are generated and paid out. With that knowledge, let's focus on how individuals, particularly those in Africa and some part of the Asia countries like India and Philippines, who may not have the financial means to start with a hash pack, can still benefit. Thanks to the auto pool, earnings are generated for you to invest in hash packs. So you don't need to worry about lacking funds to start earning daily rewards. If you are new here and haven't yet learned about the Audible system, or if you missed our last video, you can click the link in the description box below. It's a quick 5 minutes video that explains everything you need to know about how the Audible system generates earnings. Now, back to Hashtag and the daily earnings to produce, known as ADR, Average Daily Reward. So from the moment you purchase a Hashtag, you begin to earn between 25 cents and $2, depending on the Hashtag you select and its performance. You will continue to earn within that range until you've doubled your investment. Let's look at a scenario where you can only afford the $50 package. This means that by the end of the day, you'll make a total profit of $100, which is 2x your investment, effectively doubling it. Now, let's look at the situation where you decide to compound your earnings. Whenever you reach $50 in earnings, you can choose to purchase an additional pack to maximize your profits. 2 packs are better than 1, right? That additional pack will also produce 2x your investment. So now, with $100 invested, your total returns will be $200, giving you a $100 profit on top of your initial capital. But think about it. You started with just $50 and now you're on track to earn $200. This is because your initial $50 brought back your capital over time. And by purchasing an additional pack, you made a wise decision to maximize your daily returns. Now, let's assume the system pays you $2 per day, depending on the pack and the Hashtag selected. If you are earning $2 daily, it will only take 50 days to make $100 or double your investment. What does this mean? In just 25 days, you will have earned back your capital, which is less than a month. And at this point, you can decide whether to withdraw your earnings or purchase another pack to further compound and maximize your returns. Right. So now that everyone understands how Hashtag Arbitrage produces daily returns and how to maximize profits, let's dive deeper for the big investors, those who want to take this to the next level. There may be individuals like myself who are ready to invest large sums and make substantial returns in a short time frame. Let's say you invest $1,000, selecting your package and hashtags carefully. Keep in mind that your $1,000 will purchase 20 hashtags, meaning you will have 20 separate packs generating earnings. You will need to choose the type of hashtags to let the arbitrage work with to produce your daily earnings or rewards. For example, if you select Bitcoin or Hashtag Bitcoin as one of your hashtags, whenever people use Bitcoin on platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, the algorithms behind Hashtag Arbitrage will analyze this data and begin generating earnings for you. It's similar to Bitcoin mining, where miners validate transactions on the Bitcoin network in the same way when others uses Hashtag Bitcoin in their posts or live streams. The Hashtag Arbitrage system collects and analyzes that data to produce earnings for you, right? So this is beautiful. This is the beauty of the internet, creating opportunities to earn from technology. Even major companies like Facebook generate millions, if not billions of dollars through monetization. And just like YouTube pays its users based on their subscriber count and engagement by utilizing their audience to market brands and services. Platforms like TikTok do the same as well. TikTok has captured the attention of today's youth by showcasing diverse talents from various ethnic groups, and it rewards its users, known as TikTokers or content creators, and helps them become influencers and possibly brand ambassadors. So they leverage their networks to promote products and services, turning their influence into income. This is where the saying, your network determines your net worth, comes into play. Many didn't fully grasp the significance of this, but now it's clear. The internet is the future. Now, returning to hashtag purchases. As I mentioned earlier, if you have 20 hashtags and you've selected different types of hashtags for each one, let's say the first one is hashtag Bitcoin. You will earn from this hashtag as long as people across the globe use hashtag Bitcoin in their posts on social media platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok. The second hashtag might be hashtag America. And again, as long as people are using that hashtag, you continue to earn until you double your investment. Now, if you're unsure about which hashtags to choose, here is a tip. Visit social media platforms and check which hashtags are trending. Then go back to Hashtag Arbitrage platform. Select your hashtags and choose the hashtags that align with those trends. If they are available, select them. Sit back and let the system work to generate your daily earnings. Simple as that. Isn't that amazing? That's one strategy for maximizing your hashtags purchases from the available packs or packets. However, all of this will be fully visible once the system goes live. At that point, we will have another session just like this one, where I'll walk you through the back office and its features. Now, let's talk numbers. Yes, when you purchase 20 hash packs worth $1,000, this will yield a total of $2,000 in profits, including your capital. These funds are paid out to you daily until you've doubled your investment. I'm sure by now we all understand how much we can expect to earn from our investments, right? Between 0.25 cents and $2 per hashpack worth $50. But you might be wondering, if I invest in more than one hashpack, will I still earn only 25 cents to $2 daily? No. You just need to multiply the daily returns by the number of hashpacks you've purchased. For example, if you buy 2 hashpacks, you'll be earning 50 cents to $4 daily. Yes. And if you purchase 10 hashpacks, that's $2.50 to $20 daily. Then if you have 20 hashpacks, you'll be earning $5 to $40 daily. So the more hashtags you have, the more you earn. Simple logics. Now let's look at the time frames to double your investment, right? While no one can predict, exactly how long it will take, we know that the shortest period is around 50 days. Why? Because if the system pays you $2 daily, it will take 50 days to make $100 or double your investment. Isn't that so? So, 50 days is the minimum period for doubling your investment. Now that we have a good understanding of the hash packs, how it operates to produce daily earnings, let's dive a bit deeper into additional opportunities for affiliate marketers or influencers. For those of you coming in as affiliate marketers, there are extra incentives available beyond the daily earnings and auto post system. Affiliate marketers, also known as team builders or influencers, earn additional bonuses whenever they invite others to join the platform. When your referral purchases a package, you are rewarded a $5 influencer bonus, also referred to as Fast Start bonus or referral bonus. This is credited instantly, depending on the number of hashtags your referral purchases. For example, if your referral buys 10 hashtags, you earn 10 times $5, giving you a $50 commission. If they purchase 100 hashtags, that is 100 times $5, earning you a $500 commission. And if they purchase 1,000 hashtags, you will earn a whopping $5,000 commission. So the more hashtags your referrals purchase, the more you earn through these $5 influencer bonuses. And in addition to the direct referral earnings, you'll also be earning or benefiting from the 10-level influencer hierarchy, which operates as a level structure. This structure is infinity wide, but reaches deep down to 10 levels. This means that all the people you invite or register through your referral link will become your personal referrals, and they'll be placed at your first level. Whether you invite 10, 100, or even 200 people, they'll all be positioned in your first level once they purchase a hash pack. Now, let's dive a little deeper. The 10-level influencer hierarchy rewards you 50 cents per hash pack purchased by your direct referrals and their subsequent referrals, all the way down to the 10th level. For instance, if you have 10 people directly and each one purchase 10 hash packs, that is 100 hash packs on your first level. 10 people times 100 hash packs each. Now, 50 cents times 100, that is $50 earned just from their hash pack purchase. But it doesn't stop there. If your 10 referrals each invite 10 others, that is 100 people on your second level. If each of these 100 people also purchases 10 hash packs, that is 1,000 hash packs in total for your second level. Let's multiply that by 50 cents and your earnings is $500 from their purchases. Your direct referral will also earn from their own line of recruits. They will receive 50 cents for every hash packs their recruits purchase. Meanwhile, you as their upline will also earn 50 cents from these recruits, regardless of who invited them, because they are all part of your network, in your umbrella. Oh my God. I hope you guys are seeing the picture here. All right, let's go even further. If your 10 referrals each bring in 10 people, that is 100 people on your second level. If those 100 new recruits each buy 10 hash packs, that is 1,000 hash packs, producing $500 in commission for you. Similarly, your direct referrals will also earn $50 each from their 100 hash packs in their respective networks. This means as your network grows, both you and your direct referrals will be generating increasing commissions with the potential to earn substantial amounts as it expands down through the levels. Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? These are real numbers. Do you all see the power inside the 10-level influencer hierarchy system? This system allows you to grow your earnings not just through your own efforts, but through the efforts of your team. You can potentially make substantial earnings with just a few people duplicating this process, and will go deep through 10 levels. But that's not all. All right, there is more. Another additional incentive is the influencer reward bonus pool. As a team builder or influencer who helps grow the platform, your efforts will be recognized on the leadership board. As you continue referring new people, getting them to sign up and purchase hash packs, your performance will be recorded. Yes, and at the end of each 30-day period, a portion of the total revenue generated will be placed into your reward pool, and the top 15 leaders on the leaderboard will receive a share of that pool. For example, if the pool generates $100,000 by the end of the month, the top influencers on the leaderboard will receive 20% of that, or $2,000. Yes, that's its equivalent based on the maths. And if you are in the second place, you will earn $15,000. Exactly. And let's say you fall to the 15th spot, you'll receive 0.5%, and that is $500. So the more you climb the leaderboard, the bigger your share of the pool at the end of the 30-day cycle. Jeez. This system not only rewards you direct efforts, but also incentivizes you to help others succeed. As your network grows, so does your potential for earnings, both from the influencer hierarchy and the reward pool. Isn't that an exciting opportunity, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hashtag Arbitrage is truly a phenomenal project, offering multiple income streams for its users in ways that are simply unprecedented. I have never encountered a system like this where such significant rewards and earnings can be made from just a mere $60 investment. It's truly remarkable. Wow. This is what is coming in the next few days, weeks, or a month, and both myself and my team are eagerly awaiting the opportunity to experience Hashtag Arbitrage firsthand. I gotta tell you this. The potential here is extraordinary, and we can't wait to see what is in the store. Wow. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us today. If you have any questions or need further clarifications, feel free to join our social gathering groups on Telegram. All right. That brings us to the end of today's training. So at the moment, we will give way for some FAQs. Like I said, we will answer to just 3 or 5 questions. And we do have a WhatsApp group purposely for frequently asked questions and technical support. I wish better have you if you can copy the one with the white logo. Hashtag Arbitrage, the one on WhatsApp with the white logo. If you can copy the link and post in the chat, I'll be pleased with that. So others can join there to share their questions if they are not answered on the call. Yeah, so most of the questions that you guys share with us, if we have answers to them, we do answer. But if not, we do pass it on to the dev team, in which they provide us with the answers on the frequently asked question on their landing page or on the website. So if you're on here, you can also check the website out, the landing page, I mean. It has most of the questions that we might have in mind already answered on there. So let's begin with, let me see, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. We have G-Man. Let me see. How many social media do I need to buy in order for me to withdraw? Social media, okay. All right, you are referencing to the hash packs, okay? So at the moment, withdrawals are disabled, all right? Withdrawals are disabled. Let me pass this information anyways, as we are coming to an end of this presentation. So the good news I have for the community is that all the earnings, the $60 credited to our account, all that is real money that has been lent to us by the company. All right. The company is partnered to high individuals and organizations that they render services to them. And when Hashtag Arbitrage came into the picture in a sense of being a global sort of a networking of a social or digital marketing platform or agency, I think this is the very first of its kind, having a social or digital marketing agency where anybody contributing to it is playing a role as a marketer, whether even you have the skill or not. As far as you purchase a hashtag, you are initiating a command for them to promote a certain hashtag on one of these social media platforms in which they incorporate data from. So that is the mechanism in place. Initially, they did it in such a way users will have to select the hashtags of their choice once they purchase a hashtag. But after listening to a few of our members, their concerns in questions like they don't know which hashtag will be outperforming or will be performing the best and that might, hinder their returns. So the dev team listened and decided to come out with this brilliant system we have now, whereby you purchase a hash pack and the system does everything on your behalf. So the system, it's algorithm randomly selects whichever hashtag trending on these social media platforms to produce you the daily returns. Yeah, so with that said, that is your answer over there. But in relation to the withdrawals at this moment is disabled because, like I said, the funds, the earnings we are experiencing right now at our back office are real money, but they are not ours yet. Okay, they lent it, or in other words, loan it to us to use it in learning how the platform, its operations work. Because even though we normally hold Zooms like this, not everyone is able to understand the technology in place, which makes it very difficult for most of the times the presenters or even the team to keep educating people about it until the system itself goes live for us to have a feel of it. So withdrawals will be made available once we reach 20,000 users, and we have that information at the back office. All right, so you can check it out. Yes, so the moment we cross 20,000 registered users, it is go time for the system to launch, and we'll be able to make withdrawals of our earnings and any other benefits that we might receive along the way. But for the time being, we can't do any deposits and withdrawals. And that reminds me, I almost forgot about this. Yeah, so yesterday I received an information from the dev team. They said that concerning deposits will also take initiative, let's say maybe a week we are about to launch, or maybe a week or two, they'll pardon us a grace period of a week or two to begin making our deposit. And that deposit will be in the form of paying back the loan or the money that has been lent to us, because whatever earnings we are receiving right now is not our money. None of us put in a dime in it, and you all can testify. Yeah, so those are their money. They put in over $1.5 million into the system. For every user that signs up will be credited this $60. Every user, you know, for the 20,000 users in which they have targeted for. So at the end of those period, they will have to reclaim their funds back. But at then, each and every one of us will know the earning potentials which we are supposed to receive. Yes, so if you are receiving $20,000, then that is the earnings you'll be receiving once we go live. And they will give us that grace period in making deposits of our funds, and that could be $60 or even more. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are depositing the amount in which you feel you can begin with your earnings or with the quest of this amazing platform. So that is the news, by the way. And I mean, it is an exciting news. I myself haven't testified something like this in any platform before, in a sense whereby you join the platform for free and the company loan or lend you money to just test the waters, to see how the platform works. And even aside that too, they do have an option to terminate your package if you feel or you choose that hashtag arbitrage is not for you. You have a grace period of 10 days to just cancel your package. However, it comes with some terms and conditions which is applied to that. Yeah, so that is it, by the way. Moving on to the next question. We have here next question coming from Patrick. In the current stage now, when someone register, he or she get free 60 bonus to purchase the order pool, which is $10 and hashpack is $50. Now, can we withdraw our profit generated from the bonus given to us once withdrawal is enabled or not? Yeah, I believe I've already explained that. So let's move on to the next question. The next question. Okay, that comes from Akasi, if I pronounce your name right. If not, forgive me. After buying the Audible license, I saw that it will last for just 30 days. If it would take at least 50 days to get back double our capital from the hashpack, so does that mean I will need to buy the audible license? Okay, that's a very good question. All right. So with the audible license, I believe many of us have already seen what I'm about to say. So the audible license, whenever you earn, you receive your first payment, the second payment actually secures a new entry for you in which it is paid to the next available person. All right. Now, the system says after any 5 consecutive times, which will produce $25 as returns for you, meaning you make a profit of $15 on top of that. Now, I'll come back to this and explain something else, but I want to draw our attention to something here. So once you earn this $25, the system will pause for 60 seconds and it will bring you back into the audible. Now, when you are coming back, you are coming in as a new entry. So the system itself automatically purchases a license for you in advance. And that helps increase the period for the expiration date of your subscription. So even in that essence, it means you don't have to pay it the next month. You can save your money and pay it whenever it is due for you to, renew your package. And that's the amazing thing, or one of the features I recently got to know about this platform. There are hidden secrets in favor to benefit us, and myself included. I get amazed whenever I encounter them. And this is one of that. Yeah, so rest assured, once you earn 5 consecutive times, the system will do just that on your behalf. So you have nothing to worry about, unless maybe it hasn't gotten to that point for you to earn the 5 consecutive times for the system to repurchase automatically on your behalf. In this case, when you earn 5 consecutive times, that produces $25. So at least you can use $10 out of the profit to purchase your next entry package just to renew it up. That's it. Because you've already earned $25 and you can easily do that from your profit. So that is a way to go about it. All right. Okay. So let's move on to the next question from Prince. When is the project launching? Please, I want to ask a question. Okay. Yeah, I believe I've answered that as well. And we have that information even in our back office. The project will officially go live once we've secured 20,000 users. So you and I and the entire community, we need to put in, the work by sharing this opportunity to our loved ones, family and friends and others, educating them just like how we are having these training sessions. And also it's important to invite them to the calls like this so they at least learn more into details how the platform works in favor for them. All right. Yeah, so that is it. And let's tackle, I think, 1 or 2 questions. We'll bring it to an end. Julius, your question, hope the 10th generation levels earnings won't tell on the liquidity pool of the platform. I'm unable to get your question right, Julius. Hope the 10th generation levels earnings won't tell on the liquidity pool. I wish you can rephrase that question, Julius. Yeah, so kindly do that for me. Let me move on to the next. Okay. Okay, Kasim is asking link to the group. Leader Humphrey, I'll be pleased if you can do that. Copy the WhatsApp group links. We also have a Telegram and a Facebook platform. Anyways, we'll make that available in the WhatsApp group so you guys can join through. Moving on to the next question coming from my case. So does that mean that we would have to return the $60 after launch? Yes, case we would have to do that. It's not our money after all. It's just being loaned to us. It's good this way, knowing that you are not testing the platform with your actual money. In case of, anything can happen in this space. But now you are testing the system with their money. So you know how much you'll be earning and how you can grow your team and any other thing entails with that $60. And I see people are making $600 and even $1,000 already, meaning they're actively engage with the platform, be it recruiting, purchasing of the hashpack and all that. And even if you can bear with me, we will see that we are limited to so many things, meaning the hashpacks, we can't purchase enough from the start. We only get to purchase one until, if we put in a little bit of recruiting activities, we earn those bonuses and we are able to, purchase an additional packs and stuff like that. So imagine when we're about to go live and someone like me planning to invest like $2,000 as a goal, and as time goes on, I'll even put in $10,000 and stuff. Just imagine how I'll be able to purchase more hashpacks in this sense to maximize my earning potentials. Yeah, so I believe this is a good approach in letting us know this so we can prepare towards that. And we have enough time, though we are catching up. You guys are doing amazingly. Kudos to all the leaders out there that are supporting this movement, preaching out the good news of hashtag arbitrate as we are growing our communities. I think the last time I checked our community count, we were somewhere 4,000. I don't know if we've surpassed 5,000 now, but we are growing our numbers, and it's just a matter of time that we go live with this platform. So we do have time to, organize ourselves and raise our funds in order to make our deposits. And bear in mind that whatever earnings that you see on there, it is yours to take once we go live. Because if you had referred someone, they'll be part of your network. They'll be part of your team. You never get to lose them. And the same applies to them. So imagine on the D-Day, we all make our deposits. Everyone gets to earn their earnings the same. Nothing changed. All right? Nothing changed. Unless, an individual makes their decision that, okay, they are not going to invest, or they don't have ways and means to raise the funds to pay the $60, then therefore, guess what happens? They miss out on all the earnings and commissions in which they have raised during this period. All of that will be passed on and paid to their sponsors or uplines, those that have actively activated their accounts and purchased their hashpacks. So in order for us not to miss all these earnings and commissions, let's do ourselves that favor to just secure $50 somewhere. All right. And that reminds me, we need to have a DApp wallet. The system is an advanced smart contract. In fact, this is the smartest smart contract system I've ever seen. This is the only smart contract system that gives us the privilege to register using our regular browsers and our emails to do that. But if anyone on this call can bear with me or has experienced smart contract systems as before, you will need a DApp wallet in order to register using the DApp browser to do that. But now, technology keeps advancing. The world is changing and internet is winning. So there are newly innovations that comes in and out each and every day or yearly. And now we get to experience something phenomenal, first of its kind with hashtag arbitrage. And it's just a matter of time the rest of the world will get to know about us and follow suit in this trend. So that is it, by the way. And where was I? I was waiting for one of our members to rephrase his question so we bring the presentation to an end. Okay, there are more questions coming. I said we'll be answering only 3 to 5, but it seems we've answered 10 so far. Prince, how is the company making their money? Good question. I was waiting for someone to ask this question. So, Prince, the company is actually a digital and a social media marketing agency or company. So they render services to tech companies, other big companies or organizations. All right. Like, let's say Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Microsoft, whoever that, they are in partnership with. And also they are in partnership with high profile individuals like influencers and even in the government sectors. So they render services to these high profile individuals. And guess what? The revenues that they are paid as in based on that agreements between clients and, how do they even put it? Owners, business owners, or whatever means it is. That is how they're able to generate revenues for us. And again, we are in the age of technology, internet, where you can easily monetize the use of everything through monetization. Facebook is doing that already, paying its users through the act of monetization. And most South Africans are going crazy about it, building their followers because of that, you know? And the same applies with TikTok. TikTok rewards its users, known as TikTokers, by engaging in some activities, and they are termed as content creators. And that applies to YouTubers as well, where YouTube also rewards its YouTubers with huge subscriber accounts. And Mr. Beast is a testimony of that. You can see where that guy started from and where he is right now. And he's being paid over millions, like 6 to 7 figures, using YouTube with that huge database. So, I mean, if you have the numbers, you can do anything in this world to generate revenues. So Hashtag Arbitrage is actually converting its users to be marketers. Whether you like it or not, you are a marketer. So by the act of purchasing hashtags, it's in the form of you helping market a product, helping rendering a service, or promoting a content, or an influencer, whatever means it is. You are promoting something out there. Initially, we would have selected the hashtags of our choice, but now randomly the system does that on our behalf. So all you do is just you select which hashtag you want, whether Instagram, X, or TikTok, and the system, its algorithm boots, does everything on your behalf to produce these revenues. So we play a crucial role as shareholders in this platform, and without investment, contribute to the promoting these advertisements, contribute rewarding other influencers, big time influencers, profile individuals, securing deals and partnerships, investing in other liquidity basis products and services. So that is how the company generates revenues, and part of the revenues are pumped into in rewarding us, because we also play a role as shareholders. It's similar to stock trading. Stock trading is in the form of high-profile companies and tech giant companies that have their forum in order to trade on. If the company is performing well and you invest in it, when the market skyrockets, you are in profit. If the market drops, you are at a loss. This system applies in forex trading too, in crypto trading as well. And now digital marketing is here with that same principle with Hashtag Arbitrage. So ladies and gentlemen, we have something amazing here, and it's just a matter of time, like I keep saying, before the rest of the world gets to hear about us. So let's secure this opportunity, and let's abort the mentality knowing that this is just like any other networking system or any other investment plan. No, this is something different altogether. If you pay attention and you learn each and every day, you will be marveled how the technology is being organized and put in place for Hashtag Arbitrage for its sustainability. And I could vividly tell that this project is going to be here for a very long time, because based on our conversations with the dev team in the past, one of the leaders asked a very tangible question, and he asked, when are you guys quitting, or when are you guys plan to, shut everything down and close? And their answer to that question blew everyone's minds away, because we were thinking little, but no, they are planning big. Their competitors are Facebook, are TikTok, are Instagram, are Trends, are YouTube. I mean, they were thinking big, and they were just answering the questions with reasonable plans in place and where we are heading to. And now, today's world, your network determines your net worth. If you have a huge network or a follow base, be it fan base or whatever it is, you can easily do anything. You can convert your fans or your followers into sales or into customers or clients. It's easy to do that. And that is why today TikTokers are cashing out big time, because that platform has made it quite easier for everyone to easily blow to become an influencer. And through that, they learn the act of digital marketing or social media marketing with a bit of content creation, and that's it. It's a wrap for them. We can use this Nigerian brother of ours, Pella, as an example. Now he has over millions of followers and he's securing ambassadorial deals and business, proposals and stuff like that. So let's not think little about hashtag arbitrage, because there is more to this platform just than what we are thinking right now. All right. So let me end it here. And please, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm unable to answer your question, please forgive me for that. And just, copy your questions, join that group and paste it on there. If I'm unable to answer to your question, someone else will do it. If not, whenever I see, I'll answer. If I don't have the answer to, I'll get it from the team and we will provide you the answer. Addition to that, too, most of the frequently asked questions are already on the landing page, which is on the website. So you can check that site too as well, just in case maybe your question wasn't answered in the group. It can be answered on there. All right, so thank you guys for having this time with us. God willing, tomorrow we meet same time, same here. And please do invite others to join us on this call as we learn more about the amazing things hashtag arbitrage got for us. Peace and blessings. May you have a good evening, a good day, or a blessed night. Bye for now.